Normally, one stops. One stop, but I'm gonna continue. Now the Genesis after defeating the Gorm or the Master Spirit of with one the group of. However, with Swim Nadia's safe return, they were able to spend time with they're looking out for okay. Source of the corrosion. They has a vision shared with Van's group. Vital the human problem included Yume, Maxima, and those closer to them. Despite those initial 3 days were not in vain. Everyone had finally overcome the past that bound them. Oh. And at the same time, they were also taking their first step into a new future. The twisted, distorted illusion that once endeavored conflicted and chaos. Were unraveled and brought to order, spinning a new thread of fate and lightning, the path toward the days that lie ahead. Lightning sounds cool. And so the 3 days drew to a close and was bookended with Aramis Academy end of the year ceremony. Ren, Nadia, and Swim decided to extend their stay in Calvar a little longer, and they along with Agnes began preparing for the school festival. As April arrived, all students moved up a grade while new students filled in, which added a bit of mayhem to the hectic days to come. Oh, she decided to join. And from there, yet another week passed. Why the 3 dots? Oh.
It's been 3 weeks now, and we haven't seen any of the telltale signs of the corrosion. Safe to say we're in the clear.
Yep, Kasum and the Kruga haven't noticed anything either.
Nothing suspicious on the Heiyue front. They're all acting like their normal, shady selves. Though I was kinda surprised Ashin remembered the time she made that proclamation to Sao. She even did it all over again.
Someday I'll pull off something you'll never see coming. Then you won't even be able to think about brushing me off.
She has way more spunk than I gave her credit for. I guess she isn't just a little kid with a schoolgirl crush anymore. Maybe she's finally ready to face her feelings now that she's coming into her own.
Yes, she and everyone else have been sporting such a positive attitude of late. and that truly brings me great joy. Although, I do feel a gnawing sense of remorse as well, seeing as how I brought misery to so many.
Hey, don't feel bad. You weren't half as bad as me.
Seriously, this again? Quit playing the self-blame game already.
Goddamn.
I, too, caused you all no end of trouble on Nemeth Island.
You were
But with the
special.
powers of the Rewind, and through our own efforts, we overcame that and the many crises that followed. That goes for Swin and Nadia, too. We only got to this point because we were determined to persevere.
Yeah, you said it, QT.
I didn't do anything worthy of praise, unlike Nadia. So don't... Actually, scratch that. I shouldn't be throwing myself a pity party. Thank you for the compliment.
Glad you realized that on your own. Remember, we wouldn't have been able to take down a Goose if it weren't for you. You took a risk so that you could protect what was important to you. If you ask me, that's sure as hell worthy of praise.
Van... Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, don't be a stubborn ox, or you'll end up a grumpy, crotchety old fart like our boss man. And that's a fate worse than death.
I'll show you a fate worse than death, you damn brat. And for the last goddamn time, 25 isn't old!
Some things never change.
Back to business as usual.
No kidding. Once Agnes gets here? Oh yeah. Are the Genesis still broken?
Yeah, seems that way.
But it's not as though they were broken, per se.
Throughout all of our examinations, they haven't reacted even once. I don't think they're running in low-power mode. There isn't anything wrong with the internal circuitry, but the fact remains that they seem to be completely non-functional.
I see.
Up until now, the cores have always given off a faint glow. But even those have gone out.
There's a passage in Professor Epstein's memoirs that comes to mind.
He wrote, "Recover the Oct Genesis before the year 120X. Else all that we know will come to an end."
Never did say what would happen once we got them all, did he? Damn. Bummer.
If I'm being honest, I'm kind of relieved nothing's happened yet.
Maybe his prediction was about all the stuff we just went through.
That's plausible, especially when you consider what the Garden Master was trying to do.
He wasn't just setting his sights on Calvard. He put the fate of the entire world on the line.
He warned us that the world might end, and we stopped that. So that means we're good now, right?
It may be that the devices were programmed to deactivate once that goal was achieved.
I'm afraid only C. Epstein himself would know the answer to that.
For now, I think the fact that they're reunited at last is cause for celebration. I'm sure Professor Epstein, Lilia, and your mother would have all been beside themselves with joy right now.
Yes, I really hope so.
As your
Well,
god.
now that we've gathered all the Genesis, I think my request is finally complete. Thank you for everything, Van. And same to everyone else. I don't know how I'll ever be able to repay you.
Miss Claudel.
I'm so happy for you, Agnes. You finally got your wish.
It was a long road to get here, but I think we can finally call this case closed.
I know me and S were only here for the tail end, but I for one had so much fun helping you, Aggie.
I think everyone deserves a pat on the back.
Too bad you don't have a free excuse to drop by the office anymore. What you gonna do, Agnes? You ready to hang up your hat and give up the part-timer life?
Huh? Well,
Typical Aaron.
I suppose that's not really Agnes's decision to make.
I suppose not.
Well, I guess I do have a certain someone to thank for my office's sudden surge in popularity. Hate to admit it, but I could still use an extra hand or 10 around here. At least until I can bring in some new blood. Besides, you still haven't fulfilled your end of the bargain. Remember our agreement?
Oh!
Unless you decide to give up altogether, I'll pitch in however I can from here on out. In exchange, you can share any info you got on the Genesis, or anything those diaries say. How's that sound? There's still a lot that we don't fully understand, including Mare and the Grendel. Don't know if we can really call your case closed until we sort all that out.
Van. I guess you're right. There's still a lot of mysteries left to solve. Which means that for the time being, we're stuck with each other. Part-time job and all.
Yeah. Glad to keep you on the team.
I suppose that takes care of that.
Her smile alone makes her a fierce competitor. Don't worry, though. I'm still rooting for both of you.
That is quite enough of that. Still, I'm glad it all worked out.
Agreed. He needs someone to keep him in line, and to stop him from overthinking things.
You got that right.
Aw, but him overthinking everything's part of his charm.
Y'all suck at whispering, you know that? And when the hell do you get in here? Out!
You're no fun. We're pals, aren't we? I thought going through near-death experiences together would bring us closer. Oh yeah, you said you're hiring assistants, right? I think I might be just the right girl for the...
Oh, hell no! Application denied!
No. So she doesn't do contracts anymore.
Well, aside from the Divine Blade's flights of whimsy, everything's finally calmed down now. I think we can set off without any regrets.
Oh!
Right. You were planning to leave soon, weren't you?
You would certainly be welcome to stay longer if you so wished.
Trust me, I'd really love to. You did help us get LP back safe and sound after all. But we really need to go and find our old picnicking front leader.
Oh, right! You had another traveling companion a few years ago, didn't you? Is that who you're referring to?
That guy's history is almost as bad as that goofy-ass team name.
I've never met the man myself, but I think the CID's been keeping tabs on him. Might be hard to work around Renee, but I don't mind joining in on the search. Just put out a 4 SPG, and I'm on the case. I do kinda owe you big time. And I bet that guy's one hell of a good tipper.
Actually, I think we're the ones who owe you. He left us a hint, so I think we should be fine on our own. We ought to get together sometime when we're not all busy.
There's no way we're gonna bounce before the festival, though. We'll stick around the next few days for that.
Good. You worked your butts off with the festival prep. Now's the time to reap your rewards.
I helped some too. I can't wait for it to get started.
I did a few things myself as well, so... yeah, I guess I am a little excited.
Couldn't hurt to see how much those kids took my coaching to heart.
Good morning, Van.
Oh, there you are.
It's
Morning,
another
I
day.
guess.
Another one was like,
Wow, everyone's here already. Well, good morning to you all too.
Yeah, everyone's excitement for this thing might be a little contagious.
I take it you were able to finish everything in time?
For the most part, yes. There's still a little bit left to do, though. Well, Swin, Nadia, are you ready to go?
Yes, ma'am. The kickoff rally sounds kinda boring, but I guess I'd better try to stick it out.
Yeah, I don't think you'll be getting out of that one. We'll be ready soon. Just give us a second.
I'm like, no, first
I'm gonna head
pages.
downstairs and get breakfast ready. If you want to grab a bite while you wait, feel free. Managing an Aramis school festival is all about stamina, and you won't last long on an empty stomach.
I guess you'd know better than anybody. Well, sure. I'll take you up on that.
Okay, the festival doesn't start until 10 AM, so I got some time to kill. The kids should be getting ready to leave soon. Maybe I'll go check in on Anne.
Agnes is downstairs having breakfast, and the others are probably in their rooms. Maybe I should make the rounds and see how they're all doing.
Hello, Mr. Arkwright. Are you doing a quick check-in with everyone? Yeah, something like that. You busy right now? No, I was simply gathering my thoughts. I still have to write the reports detailing last month's event. It's been almost 3 weeks now. Both Mirabelle and Mr. Alfayeda have their eyes on the capital lately. But thankfully the risk management AI has remained silent. Those two still have all their memories, right? Yes, they do, although Mariel are a tad hazy in comparison. They are current on guard in case of our research from Grendel's Olga. However, as I mentioned, the AI threat assessment has not raised any alarm recently. We believe the threat has vanished. Yeah, not to sound too optimistic, but I got a good feeling we're in the clear. But anyway, aren't you taking the day off to enjoy the festival? I kind of figured you'd be looking forward to it. Well, you're certainly not wrong. I was actually rather excited to see the production I assisted Mr. Salation with. It should be nice to relax after all the hard work we have done. I've been interested in attending the Aramis Academy Festival for a while. It's quite famous after all. And all the preparation we have done was hardly enough to safety my curiosity. Let's enjoy today to the fullest, should we? I'm really looking forward to today's festival. Yeah, I hear you have been helping out with the technical side of things. I know you're crazy about the stuff, but you think you're a little more cheaper than usual lately. You think so? Well, maybe you're right. See, I ended up skipping more than a few grades to enter the Institution of Science. I've never really had the chance to experience a place with kids my own age before. It's a little exciting, honestly. That makes sense. Think you want to go back and do high school for real then? You know, like Swim and Nadia. I think I'll pass. Quater the researcher and Quater the archive solution assistant. I think those two identities are enough for me. I won't be who I am today with all them. Yeah. Oh, that's right, Swim and Nadia are leaving after the festival, aren't they? And after they only just got back too, I'll be sad to see them go. Once they leave, you will be the only one your age again. Well, it's not just that. They were from the Gardens too, which means they were also victim of the DGC cult. But Nadia and Swim actually, how do I put this? They seem like they come to a decision on what's most important to them, and they've been fighting to protect it ever since. Those two are incredible. Well, the way I see it, the same could be said for you, Quatri. Your family what's most important to you, isn't it? And that's not to mention how you overcome everything with hardwood. Van. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm only here today because of Grant, Essie, Yang, and everyone else at the office. And from now on, I do everything in my power to protect you all. Just make sure you don't go overboard, alright? I'll try not to. But protecting everyone, maybe I should start by adding some more security system to our office? With Victor's permission, of course, and how should we go about preventing potential wire typing? If I install a high output orbal transception or perhaps it may be more efficient to paint the whole building with an anti-interference varnish. We are not turning the place into a cyber fortress quarter. Okay, it's a festival, so... Hey, it's the oh, never mind. Alright, that should be enough water. Hey Ferry, you on planned duty today? Oh Van! Yeah, I finished with all my homework yesterday, so I figure I should spend today tidying up a little. Ah right, you mentioned school's been a little more difficult than usual lately, yeah? And that may be putting it lightly. And after I finally got the hang of things too, I've really been racking my brain lately. But don't worry, I've been getting lots of help from everyone in the office. Wherever I get stuck, all I need to do is ask. I can come to you too, right Van? Well, as long as it's something a high school dropout will know. You are much more fired up about this than usual though. think it was your birthday that kicked you into gear? Maybe. Guess I haven't really considered that. But 14, I got a feeling it's going to be a real turning point for me. Oh, I almost forgot. Mirabelle left us a message earlier. She says she's coming to the festival with Kasim later. Is that so? Sounds like it will be a good time then. Yeah. I can't wait to see it all. It feels like we have been planning for it forever. I got a bit of sneak peek while helping with the preparation, but this will be my first ever school festival. I'm sure we'll make plenty of memories. And I hope you have lots of fun too, Van. Don't worry, I will. I hear there's going to be lots of booths at the festival this year, but I'm having trouble choosing which one to visit. Oh, I know, why don't I just go to all of them? Yeah, good thinking, Fairy. Alright, my hair should be set by now. I think now for makeup. Hey, what are you doing? Can't you at least knock? I have some top secret Grim Cat tools in here, you know. My bad. Actually, that reminds me, I hear Grim Cat's been awfully active in the capital lately. Well, yeah, I mean, I was pretty busy with acting for a while, and then I got caught up in that Jessy stuff. Figure I had to make up for lost time, you know? Can't start letting those villains feel like they got the run of the place. Good luck with that. Alright, we finished shooting the movie, by the way. But man, those 3 days were really something, huh? Well, at least I can say I got through it all, both as an actress and a thief. Yeah, glad you're still with us, Judith. Of course. Oh, and Nina says she'll be coming to the festival today. She's been pretty focused on work lately. This should be a good chance for her to relax for once. I hope she gets to watch the show they are putting on. Make sure you are in the audience too, Van. Those kids are putting their heart and soul into that performance. Don't worry, I'll be there with bells on. But man, with 2 famous actresses attending, I'm sure this festival gonna be one for the history books. Ah well, may as well say hi to Nina if I see her. I think I hear Director Gory say something about coming too. Ah, that guy practically lives for events like this. Here's hoping he doesn't make a scene. Hey, what's up? You've been unusually quiet today. Not feeling up to going to the festival? Are you kidding? Of course I'm going. I love festival almost more than I love eating. Just need to do a little mental preparation beforehand. Mental preparation, huh? Yeah, I used to do it all the time before I performed. It's something my mom told me. Don't usually do it when I'm in the audience though. By the way, how did directing the choreography go? Well, me and Fairy put a lot of work into it. Some kids have a few problems keeping it up, but you can tell how passionate they are. And at the end of the day, passion's what drives the performance, right? So, what you're saying is that it will be good? They are reminded me of when I was first starting out. Ashin was such a little shrimp back then, even though I was the one on stage, she acted like she was gonna throw up. Guess she always tried to fill in for my family, huh? But after what happened to Sal, she's acting like she's this responsible adult all of a sudden. What? Starting to feel like you got some growing to do? Maybe you do have a cute side. Shut up, I'm just glad she's maturing, you know? And it's not like I haven't made progress myself. Exactly, you got lots to be proud of, Aaron. Gross, don't start getting all sappy on me, alright? Anyway, just wait, I'll be successful in ways you have never seen before. Yeah, I'm sure you will. Right, didn't you help with some of the other festival stuff? How it feels to have another chance at your youth? The midlife crisis hitting on you yet? Honestly, it was a lot of work. Made me realize how much I used to do back then. And quite calling me old. Never do that, Aaron. Never do that. That's you. Yeah, guess things are going pretty well, huh? Wait, what? Why does... okay. What give? Why haven't you changed into your uniforms? I'm still mulling it over. Mulling what over? About whether I should wear my Aramis Academy uniform today. Why won't you wear your school uniform to school? Because I could wear a rival school's uniform, and then I tell everyone at the end of the festival. Ah, surprise, we were spies alive. We have a tearful, heart-thing final duel with Aggie, Renee, and the rest of the student council. And then after Albert tragical falls into battle, we come to our senses and the fight stops, restoring peace to the academy once again. And then me and Ness fly off the sunset. The end. Okay, now I just feel bad for poor Albert. Nadia antics aside, the truth is, we were thinking about how this is the last time we're gonna be wearing these uniforms. Alright, I guess this was the first time you got to experience a proper school life. You know, you could stick around till graduation if you want. I doubt the school will mind. Could stay enrolled and then come back after you get everything with Lapis taken care of. If you wanna keep this on the down low, I don't mind coming along to help search for your old leader. Van. Oh, I see how it is. Not ready to say your little chicks leave the nest, Mr. Mamahan? Nah, I got more than enough trouble making kids running around to keep me company. Well, we appreciate your offer, but we really can't stay in Edith any longer. It's not that we don't like it here, but how do I put this? Let's just say we are the type to settle down in one place for a long time. School was pretty fun and all, but staying all the way through graduation? Hard pass. Normally this be the part where I scold you for dropping out, but I don't have much room to talk. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you and Elaine attended Aramis. Oh, you oughta wear your old Aramis uniform to the festival, kill to see that. I know, I'll call Elaine over and you can both change into M. Yeah, not happening, ain't no way I'm putting on a high school uniform. And it'll be a cold day in Gehenna before Elaine agrees to that. She'd be way too embarrassed. Oh, but she's no stranger to embarrassing things. What with a cringy beauty blade title? Please don't even say that when she's earshot, or you may not be long for this war. Well, we are gonna be busy with the festival today anyway, so you're off the hook for now. You mean I'm off the hook for good? Little did Van realize the fate moment when he do know his old uniform would one day come to pass. Hey, cut it out with that narration. Anyway, these next 3 days will be the last ones of our high school life. Preparing for this festival was a total snooze crazy at first, but we ended up having a ton of fun. We'll be doing more work for the council today, even though we are not exactly official members. Roping people into doing grunt work's always been one of the student council specialties, because some things never change. If I'm being entirely honest, I didn't think I'd get as much out of school as I did. The moment the garden master appeared, I braced myself for the worst. I felt like no matter how things shook out, our peaceful days would come crashing to an end. Sorry to hear that, guys. Don't be sorry, cause everything worked out in the end, and we were able to enjoy our time at Aramis. To us that's like a dream come true. And we have you and everyone else to thank for that, Van. It feels a little weird to keep saying it, but thank you, from the bottom of my heart. We already thanked Aggie and the rest, so now we can leave Edith behind with no regrets. Gotcha, we're gonna miss ya, but yeah, actually, I think I'll save the goodbye for after the festival. Sounds good, We will still have 3 more days together, so let's make the most of them. Don't be too sad, Van. We'll totally come back to visit you. Maybe we won't. Indecisive. Much? Nah, maybe I'll sneak in when you least suspect to free your fridge of its limited edition goodies. Stay away from my touch. You damn sweet teeth. The more things change, the more they stay the same. I know, wasn't here for very long, but I had a lot more fun than I thought I would as a student. Everyone in our class was so nice too. They were always offering us a hand. The least I could do is make this festival a success for them, right? By the way, LP is still sleeping inside the siphon. I bet she'd be super excited for the festival though. Honestly, she'd probably clear out all the food stand as soon as she got there. Then they will all have the clothes down. The look on everyone's face will be priceless. I'm glad she's not going. I speak with everybody, right? Hey Van, let's get going. Hold your horses, you miss. The festival hasn't even started yet. Are you sure you are alright with watching her today? Yeah, it's not biggie. There's a few of us going too, so I doubt we will have any problem wargling her in. Plus, you had plans for today, right? Seriously, don't worry about us. Thank you, Van. I promise I will head over as soon as I am finished. You may make sure you mind your manners, okay? And don't get wandering off by yourself. Got it. Alright, sounds like you are ready, kiddo. You may just won't stop talking about the festival this morning. It may be a little while using I can head over myself though. You're sure you don't mind keeping... No, I don't. I'm really excited for the festival today. There's gonna be lots of shops, right? Oh, and I can't wait to see Agnes perform. Oh, me neither. Oh, I wish in this one day. Oh goddamn! No, wait. Let me go up. Wait a second. I forgot something. When I was on the garden, I was like, why am I sad? And then I'm like, ah right, I put that song here. I've been the food here more times than I can count, but I don't often eat so early in the morning. This is all very nice and filling. Skipping meals ain't good for ya. You're a growing girl, so take your time and chew slowly. Swim will probably be coming down to join us before long, so I'll bet 10,000 Mira on Nadia being late. You'll probably win that bet. She doesn't strike me as a early to rise type. By the way, Van, the advice you gave us on our festival activities was very helpful. I'm glad Rene proposed the idea of you being our advisor. Now I'm beginning to understand how all the stories of the legendary party animal came about. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Earned that little moniker 8 years ago for being a mischief-making student. Speaking of 8 years ago, didn't you help out on a historical parody play? Ah yeah, I saw a recording of it recently. I laughed so hard I thought my sides were going to burst. So of it even hit strongly close to home, especially after what we just went through. It's a little bittersweet, think about it now. Yeah. A lot happened to August over the years. He became a man driven by obsession and delusion. There was a lot we didn't know about him, and honestly, the same probably goes for Sheena and the others revolutionaries. What they were really thinking at this time and how they set about achieving their goals, something only they could know. I suppose that's true. In the end, when putting this performance together, all we can do is prepare as best we can and see them through. I think that's what's the most important. You, Elaine, and Mr. Kincaid all understood that back then, and the students now do too. Maybe even Dad grasped that back in this day. Wait, Dad? Are you saying Roy freaking Gramhart went to Aramis Academy? Oh, you didn't know? Yes, he graduated from there nearly 30 years ago. Mind you, that's not why I choose to go to Aramis myself, but anyway, I'm surprised it's not often I know something you don't. And here I was thinking I had him all figured out. That man was well of secret has no bottom. Anyway, circling back to the advice thing, all I did was offer a couple pointers during the planning phase. I hear my assistant have been chipping in some too, but I don't know all the details. Though I did hear the student council president has a few aces she's keeping up in her sleeves. Looking forward to seeing how it all plans out, and I hope you're looking forward to reading the review I write up about. That special performance you are part of is gonna get some extra scrutiny, by the way. Please, go easy on us. Also, you may not have to. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by the performance quality. We have changed the theme or general concept since we last talked about it with you. Yeah, so like I'm gonna be on for something special then. And so will my fellow alumni Elaine and Rennie are gonna be watching too. I'll be cheering you on while chowing down on some of the cafeteria limited edition desserts. Why I'm not surprised? Oh, that reminds me. I will be doing my runs in the morning, but I wonder what Van's planning to do during that time. Is he going to spend time with Yumi or one of the other assistants, or maybe Elaine? Hey, why the long face? Oh no, it's nothing. Sorry about that. Well, I suppose I better finish my breakfast quickly before Swim and Nadia come down. Hey, what did I just tell you? There's no need to rush. Alright, I've still got a little time. Maybe I should give the trunk an once over. Oh yeah, I better attach the child seat if Yumi is coming with me. Okay. Guess I'm doing the... it's just one round. Okay, just one round. Be right back.